You're talking to the Rolex wearing,
It's not wise to the Wookie.
diamond ring wearing,
Let the Wookie win.
kid stealing, woo, wheeling dealing,
From Milwaukee, Wisconsin,
limousine like, jet flying, son of a gun. And I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down.
I'm in this world and they made me a monster. And if you want to feature on your record, it'll cost ya. Seen so many men turn imposters and go and sell they soul for some money and some sponsors. And the youth feel entitled.
All right, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the first episode of The Ropes. I am one of the hosts here. Feeds lonely in here. Be the first to send something. I did not send anything. Luke's in the chat. What's going on, Luke? Welcome to the first episode of The Ropes, guys. This is something I have been wanting to do for a while. I think both of us have really honestly been wanting to do this for quite some time. You and I. I have Kevin here, of course. I don't know, Kevin, how are we just... Are you going to be Kevin O?
I just be Kevin.
Just be Kevin?
At some point, I may change my alias, but for the time being...
Should we call you K.O.?
You can do that.
Hello. Luke, I did use your nip slip picture. Glad you found your way into the chat, dude. Little worried. This is the first time Kevin or myself, honestly, are using... it's the first time I've ever used this software.
How do I find the chat?
That's a good question. Well, right now, my guess is you would have to go into the live feed. You would have to go into the live feed. Now, I'm not sure. I don't think it's playing. If you guys are hearing it, let me know. I'm actually going to completely mute it. If you're getting a reverb back from me, I'm sorry. Because I don't know... oh, no, I have to keep that up, don't I? But if you're getting a reverb back from me, I'm sorry. I don't know. Yeah, there's comments, live chat, and info. So you can go and see the live chat if you want as well. I would assume. Yeah, I don't want to mess with anything on my end, Luke. Mainly because I can see the chat here. Okay, that's interesting. If you're logged in at the bottom, there's a little balloon chat icon. I guess you can see, or at least you should be able to see it. If you're logged into the Spreaker.
I do not.
You don't.
I'm looking.
All right. Well, guys, this is something, like I said, while we wait for Kevin, this is something that me and Kevin have been wanting to do a while. We've done plenty of shows together. He's come on, obviously wrestling with Wookie, and this week in wrestling with me, and I've gone on his other show, which is Wrestling with Issues. But we've never actually done a show together, and it's something we obviously wanted to do. Oh, thank God. I was going to say, does it give me a timer? Because we're only allowed to go 5 hours a day. And I wasn't sure. Well, I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh, do we got a timer? We're only allowed to go 5 hours a day. So I was just wanting to make sure. Typical Kevin. But I just wanted to make sure that everything...
I can't find the damn...
Oh, we can only go 3 hours a day. I'm sorry. We're allowed to go 3 hours. If we upgrade to Anchorman, we can go up to 5 hours. Is everything...
Hello!
Is everything coming across clear? You can hear me. You can hear Kevin. Everything going good over there, Luke? I just want to make sure. Because this is honestly the first... Like I said, this is the first time we've ever done this.
Okay. Dear Lord, how the hell you find this thing?
Find what? The chat?
Yeah.
Well, do you want me to send you a link, or what's the deal?
No. How the hell do you find it? I have no idea.
Well, I'm in the application.
Oh, on your phone?
No, well, yeah, you can use the application, I guess, on your phone too, probably.
Have to do, then, damn it.
I would guess so.
That's what I'm gonna have to do.
That's what I'm gonna have to do. But I would guess you could use the application on your phone. I don't know. This is kind of a bumpy process. I didn't know we were gonna when you were like, "Oh, are we gonna do it tonight?" And I was like, "Oh, I wasn't planning on it, but if you want to, we can start tonight." Yeah. I mean, we're in a trial by fire it here.
Damn right we are.
That's the only way to do things. I can hear you loud and clear. What about Kevin? Can you hear Kevin loud and clear? That's the one I'm more worried about. Windows Defender summary.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. But let me know if you can hear Kevin. You should be able to hear Kevin loud and clear as well. According to what I have on the screen in front of me, audio is coming in loud and clear from both ends. Kevin sometimes comes in. I know he's like trying to find the chat right now. And the problem is I can't share my screen with you. You know what? Do I dare say it? And we might want to give Skype another try.
No.
Are you sure?
I'm not. We're not screwing this up right now.
Well, not right now. I'm not saying like we'll skip to Skype, but right now. But like, there's an actual like I'm looking in the desktop application, and there's literally like we can go to Skype, and they automatically have a little like tool that will directly link with Skype. It's stupid. It's really stupid because I downloaded this VB audio virtual cable control panel. So,
is that it?
What am I using at the moment? I'm hoping it's all clean audio. I can't hear it is the issue, and I don't want to play it. So I'm hoping.
I'll tell you right now because I have the app right here.
Oh, okay. Tell me if it's coming in nice and clean.
Hello. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I hear me too. I'm hoping it's all clean audio. I can't hear it is the issue. Is it coming in clean? No static? No nothing?
I'll tell you right now because I have the app right here.
Kevin has wandered away again.
No, I'm listening to it. No.
Why are you listening to it? I can hear it through your phone.
Oh, you can?
Yes.
Oh, that's magical.
It's not magical. It's called a microphone.
Yeah,
that's how these things work.
I am trying to okay, I'm going to give up on me find the damn chat room.
All right. Well, you should be able to get right into the chat. Like, there's one that says, like, comments, and then there's another section that says, like, live chat.
Who is this picture?
That is the nip slip of Alexa Bliss.
Oh, I do see that, yep.
If you ever wondered what Alexa Bliss's nipples look like, that's what at least one of them looks like. It's crisp. Thank you, Luke. Luke's the man, dude. I don't know what we'd do without Luke. Can I set you as a moderator in here as well, Luke? Nope. I can either delete the message or block the user. Dem's the options, kids. But guys, we just got through. Some of you guys are coming over from the YouTube channel, and we do greatly appreciate that. Like I said, don't forget to hit the damn follow button. Everyone's been asking me. I don't know if Sierra's in here or not. She was asking me. I know she was asking me, and I don't know. Maybe I should just go back and answer her question on YouTube. But thank you guys so much for coming over. What is this about? Am I able to Discord you later? You can type on Discord right now if you want to, dude. I can't take a call on Discord right at the current moment, but I can definitely type out to you because I'm staring at my Discord at the current time. So let's get into here. I'm going to answer Sierra real quick. But we had a Raw, we had a Smackdown, and we had some news, Kevin.
Yeah. Both these shows sucked.
Which one was better? Who won the War of the Brands tonight? Or I shouldn't say tonight, I should say for the past 2 days. Who won the War of the Brands? Was SmackDown better or was Raw better?
NWA Power Hour. That was better.
There's no such thing anymore, Kevin.
I know. Oh, God.
You know what 205 Live's on right now?
Oh, boy.
You know, considering that the entire...
I'll say this. Raw was better.
Raw was better this week.
These are two bad SmackDowns in a row, and I'm starting to get really worried that this superstar shakeup has done a lot more damage on overall to SmackDown than I originally thought.
What hurt? I didn't think SmackDown was god awful.
Considering what they were, prior. I mean, prior to it.
Well, you took your biggest star off of SmackDown. You took The Miz. The Miz is no longer gone. So now what?
I know. As I'm saying, that they did. This has come to the overall detriment of the product, though. I mean, you can't treat SmackDown like a redheaded stepchild.
Oh, yes, you can.
Oh, you can, but if you choose to, and they do choose to.
Right.
It's worry. It's just bothersome to me.
And I'm just wondering, does it get better after Payback? Whoa. Oh, that's my own ringing. I've been getting a fucking stupid ringing in my ears for like 2 days now. But somebody must be talking about me. But will it get better after Payback? Because like that's kind of like the end. You know, right now we have 2 SmackDown championships being legitimately defended on a Raw. It was supposed to be a Raw fucking pay-per-view.
Nope, not this time.
Not this time. What?
No, it's 2 SmackDown titles being defended.
Right. Well, I'm saying will it get better afterwards? Do you think it'll be better when we're no longer worried about defending the SmackDown Heavyweight Championship over on Payback because Brock Lesnar wants to hold that shit hostage?
They're going to have more time to be building forward after the superstar shakeup. So I hope, I'm really hoping it's they gut, last year when they gutted NXT and they did the same thing to SmackDown, the superstar shakeup. It's going to take time, it's going to take a little bit of time. It's just how they view, Vince views the signature show, how he looks at Raw as his baby. I mean, this baby's 20 years old. It can walk on its own. It doesn't need you to, to burp it every 5 minutes, Vince.
Well, do you think Vince is really doing anything right now?
When it comes to this show, I think he's more in tune than what I think everyone suspects. Even
with a movie being made about the great Vince McMahon's life?
I think that's great.
Do you really? Are you really? I mean, I'm going to watch it. We will.
Okay. You wanted to watch the China movie.
I am very interested in the China documentary. There's a lot about what happened. I mean, I know what happened afterward, and it was a tragedy what happened to this woman with all the fucking drugs and shit. But, I mean, those little bits in between, yeah, I'm interested.
Okay, but I'm telling you, here's your movies in no consequential order. The Page movie. Oh
God.
Boy!
Is that going to be rated XXX now?
Yes, it will be.
Playing the role of Xavier Woods.
Oh, they are doing it. I forgot about the Benoit movie.
What? Wait, who's doing a Benoit movie?
Who the hell? I can't think of his name. He was in he was Sabretooth in X-Men.
Wait, Hugh Jackman?
No.
Oh, Sabretooth in X-Men.
Yeah.
I am not sure.
He looks like he's older than what he is.
I have no idea. I guess I could find out for you, but is he playing Benoit?
Yeah, I think so.
Which X-Men though? I guess is the better question.
Wolverine one. God, I can't think of his name.
I'm gonna find out right now. A quick Google search because you don't have to. That's his real name. What the fuck?
The movie's called Crossface.
The movie? Oh, okay. I was like, from fucking. Is it Liev Schreiber?
Yeah, Liev Schreiber. Thank you.
Liev Schreiber. He's gonna be playing Benoit. Who's directing this?
No idea.
Who greenlighted this thing?
Again, no idea.
You're fucking kidding me.
I'm not.
Isn't that kind of like an untouchable zone right now? Like, you can't just make fucking movies about Benoit.
Hollywood can.
I guess they made that fucking movie about... Who is that woman who killed her kid? Or she said she lost her kid for like 15 days, but went out and fucking partied and did coke and shit.
Oh, Casey Anthony.
Casey Anthony, yeah. They fucking made a Lifetime movie about that broad, so I guess Benoit is... I don't know which is worse, Benoit or fucking Casey Anthony.
Okay, so you have the Crossface movie. We have the Page movie.
We have the Page movie, which is
essentially a porn.
Well, let's all hope, because that might be the only thing that saves that fucking movie. Is if there's fucking nudity in it.
The the China train. They should call them
the China documentary
called Trainwreck, or Dumpster Fire, or the Vince movie. Now, which one would you rather see first?
To be honest with you, I'd rather see the China movie first.
Really?
I'm very interested in because there's that middle portion we don't know. Vince's life has pretty much been on TV. I mean, you the only thing you told me today that blew my mind was about Vince Sr. and growing up in a trailer park. That I didn't know. But I mean, pretty much from that point on, we know Vince's life. I mean, it's no big fucking surprise about what Vince did. We know him.
I know. I would rather. I mean, this could be like, we take the chat room to the movies, but for me, if you're asking me, just the rise into power that Vince had. I think that's a one hell of a story. I'd probably say the China movie next, just because I've got no use for the Page movie because I don't care. I mean, and we're seeing her life,
deteriorate,
right, spiral out of control, right before our very social media eyes.
I don't care about
the Benoit movie. I couldn't do that.
Pharaoh says the Page movie starring Xavier Wood, Page, Brad Maddox, and a dildo. Was there? Yeah, there was a dildo. I was like, was there a dildo in that movie?
There was 2 dildos.
What? 2? Where was the other one?
On the grassy knoll. No, it was she started with a smaller one.
She had the fist.
All right, pal.
You ever seen that thing?
The
fist.
Apparently you had it in the video with.
No. That was a big black dildo. The fist is a legit fucking fist, dude. It is. Take your arm, make a fist in front of you, and it's a fucking sex toy. It's legit a fist from like the top of your fist to your elbow, and you can legit buy that at a porn shop.
At a porn shop near you.
I guess I saw it at our local porn shop, and I was like, no, that's not for real a thing. And you get closer, and it's there.
It's an actual thing, huh?
And it's called the fist.
The fist.
The fist.
Jesus Christ.
And you can buy that at a local porn shop near you. If the big black dildo wasn't enough, and you need that little extra lovin'.
That little extra oomph.
Luke says that it looks like the chat can only be accessed on desktop. Just check the mobile app. I don't have my phone anymore, so I can't check it out.
I do have the chat.
You have the chat on the mobile app?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Luke, it looks like you're wrong, homie. Sorry, brother.
It's on there. You got to go into the...
You probably got to do some fucking searching.
Yeah, it's not easy. I had to dig deep. I was literally Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones. Balls deep, motherfucker. I'm just looking at this, and I'm still laughing at this whole scenario with Kenny Omega and Seth Rollins.
It's so dumb.
Like, it just, ugh.
But, hasn't everyone realized that Kenny Omega is on Twitter or whatever social media platform a troll?
Is he? I've never really gotten trolly vibes from Kenny Omega.
He can at times. Especially with him and the Young Bucks.
I love it. He's like, at least I have my entrance music. And he's just saying, he's like, to clarify, I'm not upset. The thievery as of late is blatant / funny, but anyone is free to put their own spin on stuff. I'll be out doing the same. So I think Kenny Omega should take the curb stomp.
Yeah,
that's totally legal over in New Japan. Well, maybe he should take the pedigree, because the curb stomp's illegal in WWE, so you ain't gonna fucking see it.
Maybe he could use Steel Seth's ring attire. That so wonderful ring attire.
Should he steal the snakeskin one?
The one he had at WrestleMania?
Yeah, that was like a snake. I don't know if that was supposed to be a snake or a fucking dragon or whatever.
Or an Olympic torch.
I don't know what his fucking ring attire was.
The Power Ranger holding a torch.
Dude, I so wanted the New Day to come out as Power Rangers this year at WrestleMania. Last year they came out as Dragon Ball Z characters. I'm like, dude, it's gonna be Power Rangers this year. It's gotta be fucking Power Rangers this year. And then they just came out and fucking like New Day cowboy shit.
It was like Final Fantasy, wasn't it?
Oh, fuck Final Fantasy.
I'm not saying I disagree with you. I'm just telling you what.
I just saw this, and this has been rumored here for a while. The broken character could be coming back soon. WWE is believed to want to run Matt Hardy's broken character / universe. Unfortunately, Impact Wrestling is claiming ownership of the character. Speculation that both sides are looking to make a deal which will allow the character to appear on WWE programming. You mean money? I think TNA needs money right now.
Trade?
Well, maybe they don't need money. I mean, they did just sign Scott Steiner.
Trade the Del Rio gimmick to Impact.
But I was thinking about that again. The Del Rio gimmick is the same as the Patron gimmick. I am Mexican.
I don't care.
I am Mexican. Look at me dance around the ring. Fuck that pussy.
Fuck that pussy.
Fuck that pussy, Triple H. Fuck him, man. Fuck that pussy. Down in Connecticut or whatever. What did he say? Was it Connecticut? I don't remember.
What the hell he said.
I hope those two never break up. I hope Alberto and Paige, even though it's awful for Paige, I hope they never break up, and I hope the Christmas episode of Total Divas is everything I've ever looked for. I really want a John Cena, Nikki Bella Christmas episode of Total Divas. I want I want it bad.
In ugly Christmas sweaters.
Oh God! Well, they did something. Was that legit? Like they did something naked here not too long ago?
Yeah.
Like, was it legit? They were legit naked, or did they just fucking put pieces of sandpaper in front of them?
I saw a couple of pictures. I didn't care. I mean, I didn't investigate any further. I'm like, all right, I'm done with this.
I mean, let's be honest. I wouldn't mind seeing Nikki Bella naked.
Not saying that, but you know, it's just she's such a twat. I mean, really fucking is.
She's such a twat.
I can't fucking stand her. I think about just that, you know, I have to stop watching on Total Divas.
No, you got to, dude. That's comedy gold.
I know
hours
it is.
and hours and hours of content.
Here's how I look at it with everyone who I know.
If anything, you got to start watching it more.
No. Why would you wish that upon me?
Because it's comedy fucking.
But none of you all watch it, though. I'm the one who does.
I'm going to start watching it. I DVR'd some of it.
Noel, drink heavily before you do.
Oh, well, I mean.
This is going to drive you to drink.
It might.
It's just that scene with Brie and Nikki eating lunch, and she's talking about the salads and everything and the steak that she was eating. And
is that the one where Nikki ordered like 15 steaks?
No, no. Brie had to order like fucking 4 or 5 salads to equal out the amount of the nutrients in the steak because she's vegan.
I think they're just vegetarian now. I don't think they're vegan anymore because they couldn't, for whatever reason, they couldn't be just vegan.
Because of Daniel Bryan's medication.
Because Daniel Bryan's stupid and saw a strip mall doctor instead of going to a real fucking doctor and eating meat like a man.
Yeah. So Nikki's saying, you got to eat, that many salads to equal out to this one steak. And she's not wrong. I mean, during pregnancy, she's not wrong about that.
Well, yeah, but what nutrients are we looking for? Protein?
Yeah, proteins and stuff like that.
You can get fucking protein from a peanut butter sandwich.
I don't. I'm just telling you what she said. And so She goes, well, maybe I just wasn't meant to, maybe it's meant to be a mother or something like that, or carry a child. I'm like, fuck you. Like, how does Brie not get up and slap the shit out of her?
Because she's it's what we call a normal human fucking being.
Mine is clip.
Did you just say clit?
Clip.
Oh, clip.
Clip.
Are you clipping on your end?
No.
It's okay, because I have you not clipping on my end.
Nikki Bella.
Oh, God, you're searching it up, aren't you?
I am.
Did you see this article come out? CM Punk training for his next UFC fight and says WWE was never his end goal. Is that Punk being Punk?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's it. It's just Punk being Punk. Like, it was never my end goal. It kind of was until Vince McMahon was an asshole. And now I'm going to be a fucking child? I mean, that's a little childish, don't you think?
It's him being surly like he normally is.
He was at... Did anybody... I don't know how many people we got in the chat because it doesn't tell me. Anybody here go to C2E2? That was close to you.
Yeah, it was. It was a Rosemont.
Yeah, you could have gone. Why didn't you go? Punk was at C2E2, man.
It's called The Job.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Today someone was getting picked up from an after-school activity. Her mom brought this small, non-tally cute, fluffy, cute, small-faced puppy. It was so fluffy and cute, it was shaking because it was cute and cold.
Playing a joke on me? No, you need your iron. Thank you.
Is this the clip?
Yeah.
This is so obnoxious. You want to get pregnant, you're lacking iron. How much iron I get in this one plate? This is how many plates you need to have to equal.
There's 9 salads there.
So I totally admire that my sister is a strong vegetarian, but I feel like she can be stubborn in these situations. Oh, couldn't be plates of like dark chocolate. Spinach was cheaper. Sometimes you just have to visually.
It's not stopping Brie from drinking.
And we all did see the IQ test, right?
Is she drinking?
I'd make it like a kid's coloring book, pretty much. This is crazy. 10 salads at one table. If my body can't figure out how to conceive on a vegetarian diet, my body can only figure it out with meat, then I just don't think kids are it for me this lifetime.
I think that's crazy. You want to be a mom so bad.
But I would never eat meat, and if my body needed that to conceive, it wouldn't happen. Being a mother would be the most amazing thing in the world, but at the same time, if my vegetarian diet's prevented me from conceiving, there's no way that I would sacrifice my beliefs for animals to be a mom.
For you to just give up on kids is ridiculous, and I know you'll regret that.
Are you fucking kidding me? Maybe I just wasn't meant to be a mom then.
But why does she do that though? Why does she bring all those 9 freaking salads and compared to one delicious looking steak, by the way, and Nikki's not wrong.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
It's her motives. It's her ways of doing it. Her ways about it.
Because she does it like a degenerate bitch.
I just can't stand her.
I guess Baron Corbin right now is attacking Sami Zayn on Talking Smack. Is it that time? Yeah, I suppose it's over. But Baron Corbin just decided to attack Sami Zayn on Talking Smack.
Of course.
And damn near punch a referee in the face for whatever reason. When are we all just going to learn with Sami Zayn? That he's just
all
not...
going to learn about Baron Corbin.
Well, Baron Corbin's a lot taller than Sami Zayn. That's something you have to remember about Baron Corbin.
That is true.
Fuck wrestling. Dude, your wrestling NyQuil thing's taken off.
I know.
Baron Corbin is wrestling NyQuil. I mean, he had a good match tonight with AJ. I don't think there's anything wrong with his match. I mean, obviously, AJ carried that match. There's no doubt about it in my mind. Anything AJ touches is fucking pure gold. Gold. Let's strap the mask back on Sami Zayn. All he needs to say is have 5-star matches with everybody on the fucking roster. Call it a day. And he's never going to win. We're all sitting here all angry. Oh, Sami Zayn, he's going to win this one. No, he's not. He is not winning this one. He's not winning any of them until he absolutely needs a win. Then maybe Sami Zayn will win.
That's the way they're going to break him down. Have him broke down. And then once it becomes too late and we're supposed to care, the suspension of disbelief will be gone.
And
you have no reason to care about him. It's the same rules apply to ones like Dolph Ziggler. Same rules apply. Just like Jinder Mahal. Like, you're supposed to give a fuck about Jinder Mahal, who up until this point lost 98% of the time.
Oh my God. Jack Gallagher headbutted Neville in the chest. Fucking crazy son of a bitch. Crazy son of a bitch, that Jack Gallagher. He's really cooled off too. Speaking of people who've actually cooled off quite a bit, Jack Gallagher is. I'm not gonna say he's ice cold, but I mean he's not where he once was.
No,
he's not at all. He does not get the crowd reaction like he once did. But let's talk more about A-Double because he's the better of the two. From Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Your boy.
I love A-Double. He is my boy. He's from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm a big Austin Aries fan. And I have been for a number of years. So, I have no problem with it. I love it. I love every minute of it.
I'm typing something.
Who's typing? You're typing something?
So does Neville lose his title?
What do you mean, tonight?
No, at Payback, right?
Is it the right time for him to lose his title? Has Neville been stale to you? I don't think so.
He hasn't been stale, but I mean,
we have a mark detected. Well, you know that, Luke. Luke, you've been hanging around me long enough in the damn streams to know I am the biggest Austin Aries mark of all time. And I'm hoping they bring Buck. I'm hoping they bring up Bobby Roode and they form that tag team that we all know we want to see.
The Dirty Heels.
The Dirty Heels. They won't call it the Dirty Heels, but it'll be a rendition of it. Once Austin Aries has done his job in 205 Live, elevating 205 Live, and which really, honestly, let's just call it what it is. The flippy shit division. Come on. Let him fucking it's on the fucking network, dude. Let them get loose. Let them fucking do their flippy shit. And flippy shit division. Only on 205 Live. Only on the WWE network. But no, they give these guys fucking 5.5 minutes to fucking play with each other's penises. Like Joey Ryan in New Japan. It's ridiculous. I hate it. I'm so upset. Like, yo, why is the 205? Why is the cruiserweight division not doing well? Oh, gee. I wonder if it has anything to do with the 3.5 minutes you gave them. Which, by the way, 2.5 of those 3.5 minutes were commercials.
Well, and also, when you have the purple ropes, where it looks like these guys are being segregated.
Well, like I said before, they all have syphilis, right?
Yes, they all.
Every one of those guys has syphilis.
A raging case of it, too.
Everyone will get on me for this. I kind of like Roman Reigns a tiny bit. Is it only because Braun is killing him not every week. He killed him one week, and now he's just, like, deciding to destroy the rest of the roster, mainly just Kalisto for whatever reason. And fucking Kalisto, goddamn, dude, take the fucking hint. They don't want you anymore. You're done. You want a match literally having Braun Strowman jump in a fucking garbage can. I'm sorry, a dumpster. The lid wasn't closed, but that's the only way we can get Kalisto to win a dumpster match is by, and I fucking knew it. He was going to get some stupid kick on him, and it was going to be, oh, Braun lost his footing, and now he's in the dumpster. Kalisto wins. Kalisto wins. Kalisto wins.
Would have been better if Roman popped out of the dumpster.
Everyone was saying that. I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think Roman's going to pop out of the dumpster. You know what I thought was a great idea, and it might be in poor taste, but I don't give a shit if it's in poor taste. Dude, I think they should have filmed, and I think Rosie would have been okay with it. They should have filmed a segment at Rosie's funeral. Where, like, Braun Strowman's there, you know, paying his respects, talking to the rest of the Anoa'i. It's Anoa'i, right? Anoa'i family?
The Anoa'i.
The Anoa'i. The rest of the Anoa'i family, and all of a sudden Braun Strowman just comes out, I'm not finished with you yet! And just fucking beats the hell out of him at his brother's funeral. You want to talk about fucking heat? There is some heat right there. That would put some god.
Kind of like it. Big Boss Man and crashing the Big Show's dad's funeral.
Yeah, something like that.
That was a Russo done production right there.
Yeah, but I mean, do it. I guess. I know that's really fucking not classy at all, but I think that would have been great.
I think WWE would touch that.
It might have actually given some fucking goddamn. It might have given some goddamn sympathy for Roman. Actual fucking real sympathy for Roman.
What more do you need? I guarantee you they're gonna use his brother's death, though. I guarantee you.
I'm
that.
sure they will, but
and
that's actual sympathy.
Chucked around in an ambulance.
Oh well, but everyone cheered because we all thought Roman was dead.
I understand, but
or maybe I shouldn't say we all thought Roman was dead. We all hoped Roman was dead. I mean,
that's why he wasn't finished yet.
Well, I'm not finished with you.
He's not.
You're gonna have to email the podcast email so I can add those to the board because I got some effects here, but not a ton. We got one of these. I don't know how loud that is, but we got some effects in the chat, or some effects in. You know what? I wonder if I could open this. Whatever. But yeah, that would have given some. I think that would have given some real sympathy to Roman. Real sympathy to Roman. This guy's at his brother's funeral. You know, he's saying goodbye. And just
if he wanted to, I mean, we could have Roman at the grocery store. He's looking at eggs and.
Braun so we're gonna play. We're gonna play out. What was that?
Yeah,
was that Stone Cold and Booker T? Yep. He's fucking sitting at the grocery store and fucking.
Look, I might even say we can go that far. We can do that. We can Roman's at the line at Starbucks and out of nowhere.
Oh, but you can't put him at Starbucks. You can't do that. You got to do like. Roman's braiding his daughter's hair. And then because you put him at Starbucks, that's such a fucking douchey place to begin with.
Well, he's douchey.
I know he's douchey, but you want him to come off more douchey?
Yeah.
Hey, here's a guy shopping. Roman's shopping at Whole Foods, only in the organic section.
Yeah, Roman at Whole Foods.
In the organic section.
Roman picking up fertilizer to do his lawn.
Yeah, Roman picking up trash on the side of the road, doing some due diligence. No, I don't think a Twitter has been set up for the show yet.
No, we have not done that yet.
I'm just, as of right now, I'm feeding it to mine as we move along here, guys. I'm just feeding it to mine. So, Roman playing video games. What video game does? Oh, dude, you could totally do it during an episode of Up, Down, Down.
I know he does.
I know, but you could have totally done it during an episode of Up, Down, Down.
Yeah.
And then he just comes in and attacks him.
I'm not finished with you.
I'm not finished. Just over there in the corner. What are we playing? UFC. My favorite type. And he just kills him.
And then you hear,
I'm not finished with you!
Yeah.
That would be great.
Honestly, what it is, absolutely.
It's the Peter Griffin and the chicken thing. fight.
What do you mean?
Let's keep on fighting endlessly.
Forever until one can't get up?
Hopefully it's Roman.
I know. Why has that not been a match?
CrossFit. Why is this not a thing yet?
Yeah, why is that not a thing? They just keep fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting. It could be an hour long of just fucking Braun Strowman kicking the shit out of Roman. I bet you Dave Meltzer gives it 7 stars.
I wonder if they would go... No, they wouldn't do it. I was thinking maybe like an Iron Man match, but not an hour. Like a half hour, because I think you're blowing up Braun even a half hour.
Dude, I think... Okay, so here's what you do. All right? And here's my idea of what you do. Because you could do the same thing, and it's just... You start the match. You start it in ring. Pinfalls count anywhere. Or no, you do last man standing. No disqualification.
Yeah, last man standing.
Chicago street fight. Whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? So it starts in the ring, but it's going so long that you cut to a segment of Vince McMahon going, "It's just run the next match. Just run it." And then every so often, instead of having those awful backstage things that we really don't need to have, you just cut to what's going on between Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns.
Yeah, you can eliminate some of the... Cut the fat that way, I guess.
Right, and you just cut to Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns. Braun is maybe Braun's beating the shit out of Roman, and they're doing crazy shit to each other, and fucking just beating the hell out of them. And then, all right, yeah, we'll check back later. We'll check back later. Right now, we got fucking Alexa Bliss going up against Bayley. Nip slip versus nip slip.
Oh, Bayley's
has really, yeah. She has not. Even my wife said that her nipples were boring. I was like, yeah, they kind of are, aren't they? It's bad when another woman's like, your nipples are boring.
You boring nipples.
Well, the thing is, women are so fucking... They hate other women, which I'm still surprised at how our significant others get along, because they hate... Women typically hate other women.
Oh, yeah. That's not a secret.
Yeah. So I was just surprised, so when she's like, normally my wife can appreciate a good nipple. But she's like, yeah, those are kind of boring. I was like, really? She's like, yeah, not really much to see there. And I was like, wow, okay, well, that's a thing. I guess that's a thing. Did you get to watch Dinner for Three?
Oh, the AJ and Sean and
Kevin Nash. Yeah.
I liked when they're talking about the possibility of Sean coming back at the Rumble. AJ admitted that it was him who did that.
Well, I mean, I would hope so.
Yeah, I was just.
But I loved how Sean completely skirted the issue.
Oh, of course he's going to.
And it was just like, yeah, I think it was a good time. Me and Undertaker, good match. Blah blah blah. Like that. And it was like, wait a minute, you didn't even talk about did you think about it? Did you even ever think like, hey, maybe I could do this. Maybe I can come back for, one last match against AJ Styles. Is he just too wrecked?
No, I think there's something to be said for someone, okay, not named Edge, because Edge was, or Austin, because health reasons were, right there. But there's something to be said for a guy. I mean, and let's not confuse this here. Sean has gone through a long, long list of injuries.
One being Sonny.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to throw it in there. I had to.
That is an injury.
He's got a broke dick.
He
broke it.
I broke your dick.
He broke his dick. I broke. Let me tell you something, sweetheart. Back in the day, Shawn Michaels used to bend me over and fuck me sideways. But I got back at him. I broke that son of a bitch's dick. I broke that.
That's why he found Jesus.
Yeah. He immediately went to church. Because
You wanna know why he went cross-eyed?
Because they offered free showers at the church. So he went in and cleaned up and found Jesus.
So, Sean, if you're out there, fuck you and your bent dick.
Yeah. Your bent dick. Oh, my God. It's just crossing my Twitter.
A hook.
Yeah, it's just crossing my Twitter feed right now, and it hasn't. I don't know if it really set in for me. Febreze, a.k.a. Breezango, are now your new number one contenders for the tag team titles.
Is Backlash the upcoming pay-per-view of we're just going to throw shit in the wall and see if it sticks?
Might as well. I mean, who else were you gonna just do American Alpha and the Usos for forever?
I know. I'm not a. This is gonna sound so weird.
You had to propel someone.
I like Tyler Breeze. I like
Breezango.
Well, not like Johnny Curtis.
You like Breezango.
I think for a jobber team, they're fine. They work well together. They're fine. They both are good at what they do and what they are. But that's about it. They're on the roster. They're just guys.
That son of a bitch. Let me tell you something. That son of a bitch, he never called me back. Back to the Skype videos. Sorry, Sierra asked me to do the that son of a bitch in that voice. I can only do that voice for so long, otherwise I'll start coughing. It's the same with the Macho Man. I probably could not do Macho Man now that I've done that voice.
Yes, look, that is why he lost his smile.
Yes. I would lose my smile, too, if you figured out all the fucking STDs you had in the end. I got what? Fucking doctor comes back with a full book. I'm going to need you to read this.
You know what I gave you?
Do you know all the things that I've had? I've got STDs that don't have names yet, sweetheart.
My STDs have STDs.
My STDs have STDs.
She's such a dirty whore.
Oh, God, she is, isn't she? You know, I think it's funny because you and I talked about it on Sunday a little bit about the whole, like, Seth Rollins ordeal.
Which was great. It
made for great conversation. But did nobody fucking realize that she was in fucking jail? Like, everyone was like, oh my God. I mean, yes, okay, I get it. We can see Seth Rollins doing some
questionable things with his penis.
He doesn't make very good decisions when it comes to his what do you call it? Crotchal hygiene. He makes poor choices.
No, he makes poor choices where he puts his penis at.
Yes. I mean, well, really, has he made poor choices where he puts his penis, though?
Ethically, he makes poor
like,
choices.
What are some bad ethical decisions?
Oh, fucking a Nazi.
Is that a bad, like, okay,
hey,
so maybe in hindsight.
I will tell you this. As far as hot Nazis goes, she's probably the hottest Nazi I've ever seen.
She's the hottest Nazi of them all.
Now, I have to tell you, that sample size of hot Nazis I've seen is very small.
Have you seen more than one?
I don't know. However, though, you know, if...
How many Nazis have you met? How many?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay. I'm just asking because...
As far as I know, as far as in my world... As far as Nazis go, she is the highest of all the Nazis I've ever seen.
Okay, well, it's a very short list of Nazis that you've ever seen, too. So, just saying.
Hey, you got to start somewhere, though, right?
I guess. I mean, I don't know about you. I don't go out into the streets looking for Nazis. Hey,
neither do I.
Hey, are you a Nazi? No. Okay. Are you a Nazi? No. Okay.
But
grammar Nazis are different than real Nazis.
Yes.
Grammar Nazis are completely different from real Nazis.
But
is that really a bad
H-E-R-E than T-H-I-E-I-R?
Is that a bad decision for your wiener though? I mean, I
would say so. When you're fucking a Nazi, I think ethically your penis should have questions.
Your penis frowns.
It's like a little penis inside my big penis. It's like his penis starts talking.
Oh God, you just almost called Sonny a transvestite. You just almost called her a tranny. You were almost like it's like a little penis inside my big penis. that would make her a transvestite.
Do you think Seth dresses his penis up like his ring attire?
Oh God, I hope not. Here comes the dragon. Here it comes, the dragon.
Coming to get you.
Coming to get you.
He goes, John.
But, everyone, and I was listening, everyone's like, oh, he wouldn't do that. I can see that, though. I mean, if Sonny walked up to you.
No.
You couldn't do it. You got a couple beers in you.
No.
Feeling real relaxed. See, I don't know.
I will tell you why. I want to keep living.
Well, okay, fine. You want to keep living. Great. But, I mean, they make precautions for this type of thing.
Not enough.
I'm just saying, you could get away with it and be like,
okay.
hey, you could fuck the same girl that your idol, your favorite wrestler of all time, has done. Think about it that way. You would be added to the same list as Shawn Michaels. That has no sort of any
right. But look at what you're doing now compared to 20 years ago.
Well, that's fine, but that's still you're on the same list as Shawn Michaels.
Hey, you better be using your imagination. That's all I'm saying.
What do you mean by imagination?
If you're nailing Sonny,
yeah,
and it's the now Sonny,
yes,
post porn Sonny is not good.
No,
but let's just agree.
I mean, if I'm fucking Sonny, I am getting at least an audio clip out of it.
Oh yeah,
I'm at least getting that fucking audio clip out of it.
I mean, that would be.
And I'm sending that shit to Conrad and Bruce. The little thing on it says she pooted. You got to. You'd
have to.
We really need to watch Fate of the Furious. The movie is fucking.
I'm gonna come again. Oh my god. Yeah.
It gets me every time. Every single time. Just that. Oh my god. But Pharaoh says we really need to watch The Fate of the Fast and Furious. It's an amazing movie. It's one of the best. Yeah, but don't I have to watch like all the other Fast and the Furious movies to understand what the hell's going on in this last one?
It probably would help.
I mean, I don't care enough about, like, I stopped watching after Tokyo Drift. And I was into cars. And that was the only reason I watched Tokyo Drift, is because they had some sweet-ass cars in them. So, I mean, I don't know. I was just saying, I don't know. Who the fuck is this Andrea Ocampo?
That was Andrea, the backstage announcer for NXT. She was literally like a street cone.
She's got 2 street cones on her chest.
Yeah, you probably don't remember her.
So what you're telling me is I can unfollow her.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I'm just like, who is this woman? I've never seen her before. Why do I not know who she is?
They had her as Andrea DeMarco.
Ah. Got it. But no, I do not care about the Fast and the Furious at all.
Well, I don't either.
I just don't.
Sorry, Pharaoh. Don't really. Not my thing.
It's not my thing either. But let's see. Should we open up the phone lines a little bit?
Yeah, you can open the phone lines.
We'll open up the phone lines here a little bit. Guys, you guys can give us a jingle right now. Phone lines are now. Un momento, por favor. Phone lines are now open. 401-268-4001. Again, you guys can call in 401-268-4001. Now, one thing that was sent to me, Luke sent me something on Discord. And if you guys would like to get over to the Discord, guys, go check out the Patreon right now. For as little as $1, you guys can get in on the Discord. I'm on there. Luke's on there. We got B-Rob, Adam Daly, all Derek Stoughton. Jesus is on there, guys. For as little as $1, you guys can get on the Patreon bandwagon. And, get yourself some, I guess you could say, good content. You can get yourself some dollar-worthy content. What else could we say? We're going to be doing some shows that are going to be Patreon exclusives, I think, here in the future, Kevin. So, and not only that, we're only allowed to have up to 500 hours, I think, on here. Or 1,500? No, 500 hours of storage. So, I mean, that's quite an amount of episodes, but they'll get archived quickly. That 500 hours, I'm sure, goes a lot faster than what we all think. We're doing an hour. We're almost at an hour the way it is right now. So, guys, go check out the Patreon. We're going to backlog them. We're going to backlog them all there. So you guys can get those for as little as $1. And we're going to do some changes up to the Patreon. I've been looking at some other people's Patreons. I kind of like the way they have it set up. So I'm going to kind of take a whole bunch of people's Patreons and incorporate them into mine. But Luke, who lives across the pond, he lives in the land of his queen. He's over in the UK, but he wants to know, will WWE blow their load and have AJ Nakamura before WrestleMania?
Ooh, you would hope not.
Okay,
you would hope.
We're not hoping here.
I think they can wait.
I think they can wait. I don't think they will.
Oh man, you're really.
That's going to happen at bare minimum SummerSlam. Bare minimum SummerSlam. I would almost tell you you're going to hear that shit at SummerSlam.
No, I'm gonna stay true here. I think they're gonna wait till Mania.
No. You think they're gonna wait till Mania?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I don't know what their other plans are, but no, I think.
Well, currently it's not looking like anything with Nakamura and AJ. Currently,
but how many? When is SummerSlam?
August.
So
you got time.
We got plenty of a time. We got May, June, and July before we even get close. Before we can even start talking SummerSlam. They're doing it at SummerSlam. Guaranteed. Once he's done with Ziggler, they're going to start a very what do I say? A very soft.
Well, they've done a good job of making him look like a big fucking deal, as well as he is.
Well,
they have made him special.
He hasn't wrestled on TV yet.
Nope.
Which I guess is a big deal. I think his first match is going to be probably Backlash?
What I'm thinking.
Because I'm assuming he's going to work a program now with Ziggler. And then he will go probably into a program with Zayn?
No, I would say Baron Corbin.
Corbin?
Corbin and Nakamura? Why not?
Why?
You got to build him up for it. He just can't walk right in and just, okay, faces Dolph, then AJ?
No. I said Zayn.
Oh, Zayn.
Zayn.
Oh, Zayn.
Not AJ. We're not going right to AJ. They'll start a soft program between the two is what I'm saying. You'll see them here or there. You know what I mean? Like they'll tease it. They'll dangle that carrot. But I think then he goes into a program with Zayn, and then going into SummerSlam, he'll go into a program with AJ. Because AJ is not getting that belt back. Not anytime soon. Let's not kid ourselves on that one.
Doesn't look like it at all.
No, well, it doesn't even need to look like it. He was too successful the first time round.
How dare you be successful?
Well, he's not made by Vince.
So stupid logic.
It's worked for him for how many years?
I know.
You called him earlier today. I don't have the audio because I'm not a creep.
Good.
I'm not a creep like that. But you called him today the best promoter that ever lived.
Well, he is.
Okay. and that's great and all.
Sometimes you do things at your detriment too, though. You know that.
Yeah, he's done a lot of things to his detriment, but he can get away with this shit right now because he doesn't have anybody breathing down his neck.
Exactly, because he's the only gig in town
as of right now. New Japan is trying to make a ploy over here, but they'll probably get on some LMNOP level network that is fucking on channel 2600.
That's the thing about that, though. Which is for the summer, I think they're running it, I believe outside of LA. If they get the following for that over here, like they do in Japan, like if let's say the show, say sells out.
You're talking the shows for the G1.
Yeah, that they could use that as a satellite type of, not so much a promotion, but you may see more guys them run New Japan shows out here in America, I should say. It would be more on the West Coast for the the immediate. But don't be surprised because they, Kanandi over there in New Japan, the owner, he wants to make moves. He wants to fight Vince. So
he's pissed at Vince. He's taking all his fucking talent.
Really
I can't blame the guy.
Moving to Asia, that's why.
Wait, what's that again?
Vince is 2 years ago when they got what was his name, Ben Wong and Ho Ho Lun.
Well, that's China.
I know, but they're still moving into Asia though.
I mean, China's a little bit different. I didn't even know they had pro wrestling in fucking China, to be honest with you. Except for Ben Ching Chang Chun. I have no idea who the fuck that guy is.
They're going to move.
But he was good enough to be in the Andre the Giant Battle Classic Memorial Royal and eliminate someone.
You mean the I don't give a shit Battle Royal?
Yeah, that's the one.
He's going to make a move.
Speaking of making moves, guys, real quick, if you guys could all do me a favor, you guys can go to GameFlyOffer.com/the Wookie. Go get yourself a free month of GameFly. That's one game in, or I should say one game out, and you can do that for 30 days, all on me. Go to GameFlyOffer.com/the Wookie, and you can start your free month of GameFly today. Cancel after you're done. I don't give a shit. I really don't care what you do if you cancel it, but you can get your free 30-day trial. It really helps us out over here since YouTube is really giving us the hind-ender, the Heidenreich, if you will. Go over to GameFlyOffer.com/the Wookie and get your free game today. Maybe some 2K17. You own that, don't you?
No.
You don't own 2K17?
No, I don't.
I own it for my PC, but it's still broken.
I had it for the free weekend a couple weeks ago, and I was not impressed with it.
Not at all?
Not even a little bit. And I used to play them all of the time.
I have it on my PC, but there's a giant fucking problem with the PC in the fact of it doesn't work. It's got a real, there's a frame rate issue, and it's like, oh, we know about it. And when I tried to return it, I told him, hey, there's obviously an issue with this game, and I'm not digging it. And I tried to return it to Steam, and Steam told me to go fuck myself, more or less. So I didn't get to return it, so I still have it. So I paid, I got it on the cheap. It was during one of the weekends where they had it on sale, so I only paid $43 for it. But still, man, fuck that shit. Fuck that owl. Fuck that owl. Speaking of that owl, the Big Bad Booty Daddy's back. We were trying to talk about the Big Bad Booty Daddy on Saturday before everything went to complete and utter shit.
Yeah, and what does this do, honestly? I mean, I struggle to... I understand their situation. I struggle see where this matters.
Well, he has a little bit of star power.
You're right. In 2005.
No, he still adds star power today. Don't tell me if Scott Steiner, maybe he's not drawing everybody, maybe he doesn't draw you and he doesn't draw I, but he's gonna draw somebody, when he comes into the. I mean, fucking look at the damn things that I've been to. I went to the Blizzard Brawl, which has Tommy Dreamer. I think Booker T was a part of the brawl, the Blizzard Brawl. I'm trying to remember. RVD, Colt Cabana, these guys were part of the Blizzard Brawl.
Yeah,
those guys are still drawing someone.
I know, I understand that, but when they're on a cable outlet, cable platform. They have applauded some of their moves, whether it be Pritchard, Dutch Mantel, Scott D'Amore, whether it be Alberto, fine. All that's fine. But then you bring in Matt Bourne, Matt Seidel, so who else? It was nice to see. It's nice to see LAX back. I've always liked them, but you're doing the Scott Steiner match with him and Josh Matthews versus a broken down Abyss and Jeremy Borash. This is what we're doing.
Well, and all you have is Abyss now. We're supposed to have a tag team championship match. It's either this week or it's either this week or Slammiversary.
Slammiversary.
With Slammiversary, well, that ain't happening anymore. Crazy Steve's gone. Shoot
they've
me,
unloaded,
I'm a Seidel fan.
They've unloaded, that'd be the Hardys, Mike and Maria Bennett, Crazy.
Well,
Steve.
okay, Mike and Maria Bennett. Let's face.
I'm just going with what they've lost.
Okay, I was going to say let's face who the draw is there because it's not Mike Bennett. I'm not wrong. I know I'm not.
You mean it's Maria and then Lackey?
Yeah. That booty dough. That's all I gotta say.
I mean, that's the only reason why he's in WWE.
Is
he's not official yet, but
well, they were supposedly backstage last week.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And I don't know. I didn't see any reports this week, but I don't know.
I mean, you brought Low Key back. So,
you mean Hitman?
I know who is Caval.
Hitman.
Yeah, the Hitman. Just without the pink. It doesn't really do a whole lot.
I just wonder what they do now because it was supposed to be Decay, which is Abyss and Crazy Steve, obviously, going up against LAX for the tag team championships. But now you don't have Crazy Steve. And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that Slammiversary isn't pre-recorded. Just going to go out on a limb there. It's like one of the few things they do live.
Well, and you saw in the big mystery, the shocking news of the Global Force merger.
Oh, God. I know I was shocked.
As everyone was.
Nobody was shocked by that. This was Jeff Jarrett's plan all along. When they brought him back in, the first thing he thought was,
"Could you bring your shit ass promotion too?"
Yeah, I'm gonna bring Global Force in. I want you guys to do me a favor. If you're listening to this on the playback, pause this. Go over to fucking the Global Force's website and check out their roster. Most of those guys are in WWE now. If not, the other half of those guys are now elsewhere. Whether that be New Japan, Ring of Honor, or wherever. Like, their roster is just, it's pathetic. Fucking goddamn pathetic. Oh, you're going to look up Global Force's roster?
Yep, doing it right now.
Oh, God. Are we really doing this?
We're really doing it.
I don't even want to.
Wait, what?
Global Force Wrestling. I had to get all the way to wrestling before it even came up, which is kind of sad to begin with.
You do know that Alberto's your champion now, right?
Yeah, Alberto is the Global Force. Well, it's not. I don't think that's been on TV yet.
No, but it's gonna be.
I'm guessing that's either going to come this week or next week.
I can't wait to get to my 8x10 picture of Karen Jarrett.
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, God. That's a thing.
It's a thing right there.
Are you fucking kidding me? So Nick Aldis is supposedly is right now your Global Force champion. According to this, which is not true.
Yes.
It was true at the time. Cody Rhodes is your next generation champion. Which is, I think, still true, but I'm assuming that'll get merged with the X Division. Which championships take over? Is it the Global Forces got right?
They've actually revamped their roster page.
I'm looking at that too. Yeah, they totally did. It used to
be an embarrassment.
Sanjay Dutt, the Akbars, Andrew Everett, Bullet Babe.
That's Amber O'Neal. That's
right.
Dallas' wife.
Chris Sabin, Chris Adonis, Chuck Taylor. Yeah, they did it. They used to. Jim Cornette's still on here. Goddamn, motherfucker! I'll kill you and your kid. Reno Scum is on here. I'm wondering if they updated this page simply to when they do the brand war, Global Force versus TNA. That who's who. Congo Kong.
Yep.
There's no names on this list. Colt Cabana is probably, okay. Cody Rhodes is probably your biggest names on this list.
Steiner.
Where's Steiner? Oh, there he is. Okay.
Sonata, Shelton Benjamin.
Santana Garrett is on the list.
Right.
I have no idea who is under the mask, Luke, for Suicide. Not a clue. It used to be TJP. I wish it would go back to being TJP. But it looks like he's not going anywhere anytime soon. Is Jim Cornette still with Global Force?
No.
He's got to be. They just revamped the page, and he's still there.
Might be.
Dude,
okay,
how much you want to bet they get Cornette to come back?
Do you want to talk about the Global Force shop?
They have one? Oh, yeah, they do.
Ooh.
I got to check this out. TJP makes my head hurt. TJP makes my penis sad. Legends of Memphis wrestling poster. Oh, I'd actually almost buy that.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
That's not half bad. It's got, is it Jerry the King Lawler on it? I see Lawler versus Jarrett. Billy Dundee. I don't know who Dangerous Doug Gilbert is.
Doug, I know you. It's Eddie Gilbert's brother.
Jimmy Hart, Lance Russell. I mean, that's not bad. $20.
Now for $175,
you can get a signed Jeff Jarrett guitar. Who doesn't want one of those?
Yeah, with a silhouette of Jeff Jarrett on it in the ring.
Oh, God, it totally does have that. I wasn't even looking at that. It's not even signed. No, it's not signed. No, it says autographed. It's just not autographed in the picture.
So for $175, there you go.
For $20, you can get a drawstring backpack, a T-shirt, and 7 8x10s of Jeff Jarrett. I want it. I want to blow $20 now.
How about a 2015 Global Force tour date?
They got koozies. They got wristbands. Man, for $40, you can get a whole bunch of Jeff Jarrett and Karen Jarrett. Are they even signed? Yeah, it says they're autographed. Who wants these?
I'm going to page 2.
I went to page 2. That's where the 8x10s are.
Oh, yeah.
Who wants these?
$5, you can get a headshot of Karen Jarrett.
Is it old Karen Jarrett though?
Yeah, a little better. I mean, where you're not. I mean, if you zoom in the picture of her on the little couch there or whatever, that's better than what she's looked in a long time.
If it's old Karen Jarrett, I'm in.
Yeah, there you go. That's all it is.
I'm in. And if she's naked. Is she naked?
No.
No. I'm out. No. I'm out. I'm sorry, guys. I'm out.
Boy,
no more.
I'll tell you what. There's some hellified, in this way, in the way here, how this one picture of her is, or two pictures where you get a lot of cleavage in one, and another one, it's trying.
I'm still gonna need more cleavage.
Okay.
I'm gonna need it all.
Doesn't Jeff remind you at that point of kind of pimping his wife out?
Luke says Jeff Jarrett makes me angry. I don't know. I mean, it's nothing different than WWE did. You know what I mean?
But that's his wife, though.
Yeah.
Vince wasn't putting Linda on posters and, here you go, whack off to this, guys.
I guess that's a legit thing. I guess you can say that.
Okay. Has Stephanie ever done one of those diva shoots? Because I will tell you the answer.
I really wish she would have.
Oh, she is not.
I really wish she would.
Wish it all you want, but it hasn't happened.
No, it hasn't.
And
God, I would love to see I would love to see a Stephanie nip slip. When is this happening? I need it to happen.
No, I know. Back in the Attitude Era.
Oh, she did have a nip slip back in the Attitude Era, didn't she?
She did, yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Top fell too one time. And I think Undertaker covered her up.
Probably, and that seems like something Undertaker would do.
That you were looking for that Divas calendar of Linda McMahon.
Well, how old is Linda? She's got to be somewhere in the same age vicinity as Vince, I'm guessing.
Yeah, the Vince neighborhood.
So, I mean, even 20 years ago, she was still 50-some-odd years old. You really looking for some 50-year-old big old saggy titties?
I'm trying to figure out why in the hell I would love to know the metrics on this, or the analytics, I should say. The pure hard data.
On?
How many people have bought these 8x10s of Jeff and Karen Jarrett?
I would beg to say that there's more than you'd think.
Why?
Luke says Linda's 68. So even at 68, though, I mean, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, she's still almost 50. I'm not looking to see I mean, unless her name's Lisa Ann, I ain't looking to see no saggy 50-year-old boobies.
There you go.
I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know how Lisa Ann is, but we should try to get her on the show.
She's a big sports fan.
Yes, she's a big sports fan. All right. Well, we got one voicemail. I've kind of been saving it. Do you want to play the voicemail and then we'll wrap this bitch up?
Go right ahead.
We'll wrap her up. Get the hell out of here. I want to thank everybody who came out to the
inaugural edition.
The inaugural edition. We're going to be doing this at least 2 to 3 times a week. Right after SmackDown. Tonight was like the old the soft shoe because we didn't know what the fuck we were doing. Like I said, I'd never used this software before. So I just didn't know how to use it. Hey, Wookie, want a link to something? Here, you can have it. Oh, my God. I don't know if I want to click it or not. Oh, yeah, there it is. That's a thing. But the inaugural edition, you guys can leave your voicemails over at, I lost my page that I was looking at, 401-268-4001. You guys can probably find it down in the description down below if you want to leave us a voicemail. I think maybe we'll do an episode where we play DOS voicemails and see what happens. And we'll go from there. But I've had this one. I didn't really have a purpose for it. So we'll play it for you now. And here we go.
Hello, this is Quick Slip Gaming, the one that texted you. Do you have Xbox One, PS4, or PC? And the one that said Go Wookie, and the one that said How do you get famous? Just want to leave a message to say I am your biggest fan, and hope I actually be the one to call you. Go Wookie! Woo!
Well, that was a little loud at the end.
And not a question either.
No questions, but, well, he did have a question. It was, do I have PS4, PC, or Xbox One? And the answer is all.
Oh, yeah, he did say that.
I got them all. So, I don't play on the PlayStation. I don't really, well, the Xbox pretty much plays Netflix. Most expensive Netflix player I've ever bought.
Yeah, Netflix player, yeah.
And the PC is what I do a majority of my gaming on, but I mean, shit, guys, I'm so fucking busy normally, I'm not gaming, you know, if I'm not on YouTube, or if I'm not now here, or if I wasn't making thumbnails, or getting prepped for this, or getting prepped for that, or doing research on shit, there's just no time for gaming when it all comes down to it all, you know what I mean? It's just, and 2 kids, and a wife, and, yeah.
Hard adulting.
Yeah, adulting is very tiring. Pharaoh, what the fuck is this? Pharaoh just sent me a pic of it. I guess it's a stat. I'm guessing it's Donald Trump, and he's completely naked, and he has like no penis.
Oh boy!
Oh boy! How interesting! It's from the Huffington Post or Huff Post. So interesting. But desire for women. But guys, thank you guys so much for coming out. Don't forget, guys, you guys can get all of your stuff. It should be in the description. Gamefly, gameflyoffer.com/the Wookie audiobook, audibletrial.com/the Wookie. You guys can go get that new AJ Lee book. I have been listening to it, and I find it very interesting. Again, you can use code Wookie over at Pro Wrestling Loot. Donations link for if you want to do a one-time donation down in the chat. Greatly helps us out, keeps us rolling, keeps us going. And you got the Wookie merch, which will soon to have the ropes merch here coming up very shortly. So I'll probably, I don't know if I'm just going to add it to that page or what. Me and Kevin will have to figure out what we want to do with that. And don't forget the Patreon, patreon.com/I am the Wookie. You guys can go there. That's all going to go direct towards the show, whether that's getting us some new microphones, because I would like to get both me and Kevin some new microphones. Get us some good old... I
want to sound like Barry White.
I want to get us some Rode Podcasters.
Yeah.
Or Procasters, because you have a mixer. So I want to get us some Rode Procasters, but they're $230 a piece.
Those are expensive.
They're a little pricey. They're a little on the pricey side, but they're dynamic mics, which would be good for both you and I, who do have children in the background all the time.
They're not always there.
Yeah, and they don't leave. I don't know if any of you knew that. Once you have children, they do not leave.
No,
they stick around.
I've left and came back to the house,
and they're still here.
Take the hint.
I've tried to lose them, but they just keep coming back. Anything else you want to get into?
Keep on talking about.
Yeah. Anything else you want to get into before we get the fuck out of here? Split.
We can scoot on out of here. This is gonna be fun.
I think it is, and I think we're gonna have a good time over here. It's nice for me not being in front of a camera all the time. You know what I mean? I already did click your link, and I'm not clicking it again. But it's fun not to be in front of a camera. And to be able to kind of move around in the manner I need to instead of moving so damn awkwardly like I do when I do the streams. But, guys, thank you for coming out. Greatly do appreciate it. Go ahead and give it a like if you're not already following us. Go ahead and follow us. This has been a blast, and we'll see you guys later.